Hi guys, welcome to my very first studio vlog here on Crafty Nurse Q. If you're new here, hi, my name's Cubatis and I'm thrilled to have you join our crafty community. Today I'll be diving into something really special and super functional. I'll be making A7 Vellum Cash Envelopes. I'm going to show you the entire process that I use to make these cash envelopes not only practical, but a beautiful addition to your planner or budget finder. Follow along as I laminate, trim, cut, hole punch, and even pack the order for a customer that was marked as a gift on Etsy. So grab your crafting supplies. And hey, if you enjoy our time here together, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell so you won't miss any of our future crafty adventures. So let's dive in. Okay, let's get into the video. Right here, you'll see me running the vellum, well, they're not vellum envelopes yet, but I'm running them through the laminator, and they're in the 3 ml because I put on the inside, I use the 3 ml sheets. And so that's what you see me running through the laminator right now. And I'm using a Laminator. That's the laminator that I use. So now that the sheet is out of the laminator, I am just doing a rough cut so that I can separate the 4 envelopes from each other. Later you'll see me go in and I will do a more precise cut. And the cuts that I'm going to be making, these will be sized in length. They would be 3 1/4, and the width will be 4 1/2. And I'll Okay, so now that I'm done cutting the vellum envelopes up, they're not quite an envelope yet, but here I have a sheet of 3 ml laminating paper, and I'm going to cut 4 of these the exact same size as the top of the envelopes that I cut out, which is the 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. So I will need, just going to see me cut 2 because each side has the laminating paper, the sticky sides to both. And remember at the beginning of the video, I showed you where when I do my lamination, because I'm usually making several envelopes, I laminate the back of the envelopes first. That way it comes out clean when I do the cut, and I don't have to worry about trying to put both sides of the sheets together. That's what I'm showing you with the laminating, that the laminate is already on the back of that sheet of paper, so it's moved on the back already. So here I've pulled out the 5 ml laminating paper, and that's how I'm going to finish the pouch and make it an envelope, an actual envelope. In this order, the person ordered the glossy finish for the laminate. So when I make the envelopes, you can either have the matte finish or the glossy finish. And this one is the clear laminating paper that finishes off with the glossy finish. So here you'll see me take the back of the front of the envelope, which has the name, and it has the lamination on the back. And you see here, I'm trying to open that 3 ml paper that I cut so that I can place it on the back of the sheet. So I only need one side of it because one side is already adhered to the back of the vellum. And then I'll just place that, and usually you can get 4 of these per sheet. Just making sure that you place the shiny side of the laminate to the back of that sheet, because the back has the shiny glossy finish to it. I'll just be doing a rough cut just so that I can separate them so that I can get the trims even later. And that's what you will see me doing here. First, I cut the first cut. As I'm cutting it, I'm measuring it at the 3 1/4 mark. I'm doing that on both sides first. This cut that you see me doing now is I'm leaving a 1/2 inch at the bottom, which results in a 3 3/4, 3.75 laminating pouch. And then you can do the hole punch at the bottom so that you can place it into the personal A7 size budget binder. And trimming on the sides at 1/4 of an inch. And I will just continue and do that for all 4 of the envelopes. You'll see that after I get done trimming the envelopes, or at some point, I always send it back through the laminator twice. Even though I have a professional laminator, I just like to make sure that it's good and the sides are holding together good. So I use the Lamy Pro, and I bought this off of Amazon. And the paper trimmer is like the Fiskars. It's just something that I bought at probably like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You can also get it on Amazon. And I have different paper trimmers, but this one I just like it because of, I can see the lines real clear. And I have a large chair in it. Okay, so I've pulled out the hole puncher, and this is something that you can buy at your craft store, and also you can buy it on like Amazon. And you just want to make sure that you have the holes lined up at the bottom. On the back, you'll see that you have to make sure it's lined up at the back. And this is for the personal A7. And I'll just go through and punch the holes here for all 4 of the envelopes that I'm making today. After I'm done with that, this is a corner rounder, just so that the edges aren't sharp, because after it comes out of that laminator and take it through the paper cutter, it is quite sharp, and I don't want anyone cutting their nails, cutting their fingers, or you know, that part under your nail when you cut. It's like the worst feeling in the world, almost anyway, but rounding the corners keeps it nice and pretty much safe. And here I am just testing in my my personal binder to make sure that the holes are accurate. So kind of like a quality control check, because that has happened before. I've punched the holes, and I'll notice later that the binder, the paper cutter, the paper hole puncher messed the holes up. So here, you can see that they were done the correct way, and if they fit fine. Okay, so here, this was for someone on Etsy, and they marked it as a gift. So that was the sheet that prints out when someone marks an order as a gift. So I usually just print it out and on cardstock, because I always leave a thank you note. But the difference is when it's like a gift order, it makes sure that there's like no prices or anything. So I'm just still leaving some sort of a thank you note, and in the front of it, it says something like, this gift from Etsy, something like that. Anyway, so I'm just filling that card out, and then I'm going to just pack the order and place it. I'm not doing it that way, I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm just going to put everything inside of this plastic sheet for today, just because that's the way this one is being packed. And then it's just all going to end up going into that rigid mailer that you see. So right here, I'm just finishing up with a cash breakdown card, placing it also into the package. And I'm just going to seal this up, place a thank you sticker onto the package, and place it into the rigid mailer. And that's all that I'll be showing on the camera as far as the packaging, because I don't want any addresses or anything to show. And yeah, that's about it for this video. So this is like my first video that I'm uploading to YouTube, like as far as a tutorial. I've done some work with these, but this one I'm trying to explain everything that's going on in my process. This was a little different when you're talking about what you're doing. But yeah, if you like the video at all, please make sure to hit subscribe, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to like. Thank you.